Topic title for today: pursue what you're passionate about. So several days ago, I was talking to an individual, as a good friend of mine, and this guy talks about how he just doesn't enjoy doing what he's doing every day. And so I was kind of feeling for him in that moment. But you've got to realize that before every one of you was born, you were endowed with gifts. You were endowed with talents that were uniquely designed for you. You were given ideas. You were given creativity with specific areas in which you can excel. And then the problem with a lot of people, even people that they're doing a lot of things today that make them feel kind of unfulfilled in their lives. And so they're gonna do some mundane job like they're at right now. They're just trying to earn a living. They're stuck in a career that they don't even like. And so the question is, why are they doing that? And the answer to me is quite simple. They're pursuing dreams and desires that have not been placed in their hearts. They're going in the wrong direction. So if they were pursuing dreams and desires that God has placed within their hearts, they would actually feel satisfied and fulfilled. I can't think of anything that is more tragic than to come to the end of your life on this earth and realize we haven't really lived. We've not become what we are created to be. Instead, we're kind of stuck just enduring being average, having a mediocre life, just getting by, not, living without passion, living without enthusiasm, allowing this inner potential within us to lie dormant and untapped. I know a lot of you have heard that the wealthiest places on earth are the cemeteries, because lying inside those graves, all kind of dreams, desires that are never going to be fulfilled, buried beneath the ground, the books that are never going to be written, businesses that were never started, relationships that were never formed, in this incredible power potential is lying in the graves. And so that's why I'm sharing this message with you guys today. I want you to determine that you're going to start focusing on your divine destiny, taking step toward the dreams and the desires that have been placed within your heart. Now, when the time comes to go, we will have used as much of our potential as possible. And so one of the questions that people bring up, and I've actually had a guy mention this to this gentleman, he asked me the question, how do you discover your sense of divine destiny? Well, this is how you do it. Your destiny has to do with what excites you. Think about that. Your destiny has to do with what excites you. You like what it is about what you're passionate about. What is it that you really love doing? And so for some of you, it may be time to re-examine what you're doing right now. You are not meant to live a miserable, unfulfilled life. Like, don't spend the next 25 years in meaningless existence doing something that you dislike, only to stay there simply because it's convenient. And you don't want to rock the boat. You got bills to pay, right? Look, we should love what we're doing. We should go to work every single day with enthusiasm, passionate about what we're doing. Think about this for a moment. When you get home at night, you should feel like that you accomplished something, that you've helped make this world a better place. I really believe that when we get into our destiny and we're doing what we were called to do, not just what we have to do, enthusiasm and excitement will exude from you. I get asked all the time, Brandon, how can you be so passionate and energetic all the time? It's because I'm doing what I was called to do. I do this for free. And now the blessings of prosperity have entered my life because I was pursuing what I was good at and what I was passionate about. So if we can discover our destiny and we can do what we're good at the very first thing that you've got to do what you're not good at, just what you're passionate about, right? Because a lot of people say, I'm passionate about painting, but they're not very good at painting, right? And so they can't pay their bills. So number one is do what you're good at naturally and what's your passion. And life is going to start being more enjoyable to you. It's not going to be such a struggle and a headache all the time. So you've got to be aware of your natural strengths as well as use them to your best advantage to benefit other people. And that's why I always like talking about, being able to help people to do the things that they were designed to do. And in return, you're going to be blessed to do the things that you desire to do. So if you're going to fulfill your destiny, you must be doing what you have been hardwired to do. Make sure that you are operating in a place where you are passionate. If you are called to be a business person, if you're called to be inside of this company, excel at it. If you're called to teach children, excel at it. Whatever you are called to do, if your will is to do it, to be the best of your ability, you're going to excel at it. You can't just snap your fingers and change your career today and say, you know what, Brandon told me to quit my job. I'm going to go do something else, right? Now you can't pay your bills. No, I'm not saying that. Let's just examine your life. Let's be aware of how you're spending your time and ask yourself the question, am I pursuing my passion? Number one, are you doing what you are good at naturally? If not, why not make some changes? Look, time is short. Find the one thing that you're truly passionate about and start giving your life to it. Start turning your desires into gold. That's what I did. Start finding out what drives you every single day. What are you doing every morning that is leading you to the goals that you should have in your life? And so your call to action today is to find out what you're truly passionate about and start pursuing it today. That's what I want you to do, because you can start living a satisfied, fulfilled life, get good relationships with good quality people, and start making progress. You start making progress doing the things that you truly love to do. Find out what you're passionate about. Start pursuing it today. Don't put it off tomorrow, next week, next year, right? Start doing it today. I believe that you guys can absolutely be successful, that you can live a fulfilled and satisfied life. That is my message for you today. If you like the message, go ahead and put an amen inside the chat box. I hope that you guys have had an amazing morning so far. Looking forward to our next session. You guys have a great day. Let's crush it this week. We'll talk soon. Thanks, everyone.